Modern pentathlon is the only sport specifically designed for the modern Olympics by the founder of the Olympic movement himself, Pierre de Coubertin, and was first included in the 1912 Olympic Games in Sweden. Modern pentathlon includes 5 sports: fencing, swimming, horse riding, running and shooting, which were each specifically designed to test different aspects of the competitor and to determine the world's best all-round athletes. Most sports only tested a limited number of skills for an athlete, and Pierre de Coubertin wanted something better. He identified the 5 sports very carefully so that the winner could rightfully say that he or she was the best all-round athlete in the world.
Welcome to our coverage of the second World Cup from Rio de Janeiro. We're live here. We've had an interesting start this morning. Apologies for being a little bit late on the stream, but we've had a little bit of a detour around Rio de Janeiro this morning. But we're here, we're all set up, and we're ready to go. We've got live women's action coming for you from the fencing. This is our location at the military base at Diodoro Sports Complex in the beautiful city of Rio de Janeiro. It's quite spectacular views around this superb city. And we're ready to go. We're just getting ourselves ready here, and it's the women's final coming up. Well, we're going to go straight into a bit of women's action there. There's Laura Sadaskaite against Ava Troutman. We're covering all the action here on Piste E. Troutman looking pretty happy with life there. And Troutman will stay on, and she's up against Batula Visuti of Lithuania. Just come with 2. There's a little bit. So that's him. That's just a bit brighter, so maybe that's just a bit harsh, isn't it? Well, we're just having a slight technical issue on our graphics at the moment, so unfortunately we're not able to bring you any of these, but we'll try and get that sorted out very, very soon. So we've only actually missed a couple of rounds of fencing. Here's Troutman of Germany against a Sadaskaite of Lithuania. There's a Sadaskaite on the left. And Troutman on the right. And a touch and a victory for Troutman there. So Laura will just wonder what could have been. And we get ready for the next round. He's just turned his eyes up crazy. Okay, apologies for that little interlude there. We just had a couple of technical issues behind the scenes. We were quite late arriving here, to be honest, thanks to some very interesting driving, and we're just getting ourselves up and running. So we are now fully running, thankfully. Took a little while, but we are here, and we're going to be catching up with the action very, very shortly. Very hot conditions here, really very hot indeed. And I'm sweating as it is, just sat here watching them. As you can hear our friendly Russian coach deciding to let it be known what he thinks. With I think that's his wife, Evdokia Gritichakova there. And there's Ekaterina Kurashkina up against Katie Livingston. We'll have a look at the entry list very shortly. Kurashkina here against Livingston. We've not seen Katie for quite a time on the World Tour. She's making a big effort here for Olympic qualification, but there's 6 girls who are all pushing hard to get that qualification spot, so it really is very, very tough out there indeed.